I applied for the talent program because I view it as an excellent start of my career.
As a fresh graduate, I just really want to have as much learning opportunities as possible, as well as to get exposure in different cultural settings and as much international exposure as possible.
The diversity and the openness of the program is unlike any other program I witnessed before. Across Aker you have the 9 business areas, so I believe I can develop over the 2 years and the 3 assignments and get a great understanding of the oil and gas industry.
I applied for the International Talent Program because I find the industry of oil and gas very interesting. In addition to the fact that I found the program itself very interesting and aligned with my goals.
I found it a great opportunity for young professionals like me to develop myself. And I think great idea to learn from senior professionals and to develop new skills.
I knew I wanted to get a job in the oil industry, and when I looked at the various companies, especially within the oilfield services outfit, Aker really stood out. I think for a variety of reasons with the program, it provided flexible international training, 2 different types of business units, that way you could really get a broad feel of what the company does. I mean, there's 9 different business units, there's a lot of things there.
First of all, I want to get a very thorough understanding of how an oil company works in a global scale. Not just from a functional perspective, but even industry perspective. Just the industry itself could be very exciting. So coming out of this in 2 years, I think having a wholesome knowledge of this industry would be very beneficial, I think.
I expect to be challenged a lot, if anything, probably every day. There's some very bright people I'm going to be working with, and I'm fortunate to be spending some time with, and I'm hoping to learn something from them. I'm hoping I can contribute something, give back to them as well.
It will help me with the smooth transition into the workplace from my really long study career, and I hope it will prepare me and train me for a really high position, client-focused job at the end with Aker Solutions, like a permanent position.
I actually expect it to bring me to a higher level, so I expect it to develop the other side of me, which maybe I would know about it, yeah.
Well, the most exciting and challenging at the same time experience, I think, will be going to a different location with a different culture and different people. And working with them will be exciting, but it can also be challenging due to cultural differences.
I think adapting to different cultures will be challenging but also exciting because I've never lived outside of my own. So it'll be really interesting and hopefully fun to experience the new cultures.
Learning about people, different cultures, how people communicate when they come from different backgrounds, and how they make it all work and make the company successful and themselves successful.
On the other side, leaving after 8 months and moving into a different group setting will be quite challenging because you've had relationships with other people, but also it's an opportunity to develop and move on and find other opportunities within the company and find areas where you might excel yourself.
You sample the different cultures that are interwoven into these programs. I can work in subsea or drilling, mooring, services, and other things that really give you a breadth of understanding that people maybe who worked for the company for 20 years didn't have. And that's one of the things that's great about this program.
The most challenging experience for me, I think, would be that you don't know where you're going next in the program or the career, and that you are always meeting different people from very different culture, and you have to adapt to very different settings all the time. But at the same time, those are also the most exciting aspects of this program.